Hey guys, Wilson from On the Mewve here. I've got another product from BougeRV that I'm gonna do a little install on today. BougeRV was kind enough to send me an air conditioner gasket. This gasket is a one-piece seal, unlike most that actually have mitered corners and they're glued. And so this gasket looks like it's gonna be a little better to seal up the air conditioner area up on the roof. So sometimes you get a leak in between the air conditioner and the roof, and you may have a drip that comes from the ceiling and it drips onto the floor. This right here should take care of any of those drips that you might see. So stay tuned. So the first step we want to do is make sure that we're safe. We're going to cut our AC unit breaker off so that we don't get shocked. Step number 2, we're going to remove the cover from our air conditioner. So these little pieces here are kind of a booger to take out. We're going to remove our filter. This would also be a great time to clean the filter out. And now we're going to unscrew this cover that's hiding our mounting bolts for the air conditioner unit on top. One other thing you may want to do or consider doing while you're in the unit is maybe to retape or make sure that all of your tape is sealing off your air conditioner so you're not losing any airflow. I've recently done this and it's really helped my air conditioner out. All right, our next step is going to be, before I go up onto the roof, I'm going to go ahead and take out my mounting bolts, so once I get on the roof I don't have to do multiple steps up and down onto the roof. So mounting bolts are right here. Mine are 3/8 inch. So we're just going to release these from the unit. Alright, we have all 4 bolts out. We'll put those to the side. And now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to unplug my air conditioner unit. So there's only one connector that we need to undo. Everything else is hardwired in between the camper and the junction box. So you should have a connector with probably some shrink wrap around it that goes up into the air conditioner unit. We're going to unplug this by pushing against these 2 clips, and it simply unplugs. This is the only wire that's going to actually come apart from our camper unit once we pull the air conditioner back. All right, so now we're on the roof, and hopefully this is just going to kind of peel off. I know it's going to be a little sticky from the old seal, but we've already loosened our mounting bolts underneath. So I'm just going to try to turn this to the side and see if I can remove this seal easily. Popped right off very easily. I don't want to move the air conditioner too far from where it was. Everything looks good here. Everything looks like it's been nice and sealed up. I am going to clean it a little before I put my seal back down. Get any of our pine straw out of the way. Now we're going to remove this old seal. And we'll replace it with the new seal. All right, so we've got our seal completely scraped off. I want to make sure we get that as clean as we can. If you use an alcohol-based product, you can get most of that residue off. And now we're going to go ahead and attach our new seal. So BougeRV sends you the 14x14 square seal or gasket. They also send a couple of extra pieces. You can use this if you need to as a cushion underneath the air conditioner. And then there's an extra piece here if you need a shim or something to go along with it. So we're going to go ahead and attach this. We're going to remove the backing off of the sticky side. And again, this is a one-piece construction. There's none of the mitered corners here, so we don't have to worry about leaks in this particular unit. We're going to get it real close and attach this seal just like it was before we took the other seal off. And we've got our seal in place. I'm going to go ahead and lay it back down on top. And we haven't moved the air conditioner, so it should sit right back into our seated location. We're going to go back down and reinstall our mounting bolts and reattach everything, and this job will be done. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just kind of doing a loose check to make sure that everything is aligned. So I'm just taking my bolts and I'm inserting those into my mounting. Once I get everything square, then I'm aligned and I can tighten all my bolts down. But before I do that tightening, I just want to double check, fine tune here. And also one little tip, you want to use Loctite on these bolts whenever you remount them. Alright, now we're aligned and we're going to tighten everything down, but we're going to put a little drop of Loctite on here before we tighten them down. So we're going to use Loctite here. We're going to put a little bit around the threads, about where I think that we're going to make that connection. Up near that top. The insert, we're going to tighten a little bit by hand. And then we'll start tightening them down. So we're just going to torque these down, and I'll put the torque requirements in the description below. Once we've torqued these down, then we've got the seal in place, and you can actually feel the seal with your hand. I'm just going around. It's compressed. You can feel that compression. I'm looking for an even compression all the way around, which I seem to have. I'm also going to take a minute here, and I'm going to reseal my tape. Last week I actually resealed all of the air conditioner here with HVAC tape. And so now I'm just kind of making sure all of that is in place so I don't lose airflow. One thing you want to check while you're up here is, do you have any gaps between your air intake and then your vent that actually brings your cool air back out? Because if you do, you're losing efficiency on your air conditioner, and that's one of the reasons that many people struggle with getting their RV cool. So just double check all of our tape, make sure our seals are good. I did not have to loosen any wiring except for our wiring harness, so I'm simply going to plug that back in. You should hear a click, and now we're going to reinstall our cover, and this job will be done. This is our air conditioner intake side, our air intake. This is going to be our output side. There's a couple of tabs in here that are going to align. And we're going to put our mounting screws in. I'm just going to put 2 in to hold things in place. We don't want to tighten these down real hard because it will crack your cover. Reinstall our filter. And now we're ready to check to make sure everything works right. All right, so once we have our cover back on, we just need to go flip our breaker switch, which I've already done. Now we're going to test our air conditioner, make sure everything comes on and works as it should. And we're done with this project. So if you think you need to redo your seal, or you have a little leak maybe up there, you're feeling a drip into your air conditioner compartment, it's landing on your floor and you're not sure where the water's coming from, I would check that seal and replace it. So these are relatively cheap. Thank you to BougeRV who sent me this seal to install, and it's a high quality product. Hopefully it's going to last for years and I don't have to worry about leaks anytime in the future. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button down below. Make sure if you've not subscribed to our channel, you hit that subscription button and click on that bell. That way you're notified anytime there's a new video coming out. We'll see you guys next time out on the Mewve.